Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor pendant called the Mason Small. This is the 3630001. Lots of detail on this, two larger sizes. I have the glass off the neck size up, so just kind of remember that. I'll go over the glass size in a second, but I want to make sure that you know that this is off the neck size up, but it shows you the quality of the glass. Hubbardton only uses incredibly beautiful hand-blown glass from all over the world, including here in Vermont, in their fixtures. This is the quality of Steuben glass. If you guys are old enough to remember Steuben glass, they were an American glass manufacturer in Corning, New York, and they had a beautiful flagship store in New York City. Quality was unbelievable, and this is exactly like that. So just kind of keep that in mind of what Hubbardton is all about. Okay, so and the piece of glass on this fixture is actually about 4 inches tall and 5.26 inches in diameter. So it's a bit smaller than this guy. Okay, moving on from there, let's talk about overall height of the fixture, and that's going to be the distance from the bottom of that glass to where the first piece of chain starts. That's going to be 8.8 inches tall by 7.2 inches in diameter, and the diameter is going to be the metal hooded part at the top, which is the largest point. 4.2 pounds, not very heavy, hangs from a normal junction box via a 5-inch round canopy, and this is going to be coming with it, obviously. If you want to see more details about this, let's look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on HandmadeInVermont.com, on this side of the screen, go down a little bit and you're going to see a couple links. One is going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. So in addition to how it all goes together, which is super easy, it's going to show you details about the canopy, how it goes on the junction box, which is your 4-inch J box, and there's some really good technical drawings there. So take advantage of that if you guys can for me, okay? So this is going to be shipping all the outdoor pendants. Always ship with 1 foot of outdoor chain, aluminum chain. And if you're going to be using this inside, which a lot of people do, believe it or not, there's no reason why you can't use this over a kitchen island or maybe in a stairway or something. We also have indoor chain too that comes in 36-inch lengths. So if you need this to hang longer, you can always swap out to that idea. Just contact me if you need more chain, like more outdoor chain, or if you guys want to use this inside, and we'll go over details on that. So moving on from there, let's talk about what is inside of this, which is super important. This is going to be using a G9 socket, which is Hubbardton Forge's socket that's normally used for G9 halogens. However, it's going to be recommended to use an LED in this, and does not ship with a bulb. And the reason for that is because look at all these bulbs that you can kind of get out in the marketplace. These come from Amazon and 1001bulbs.com. All kinds of amazing LEDs that you can use. I think you're at a 5-watt max, and you can actually even go beyond 5 watts. I think the 5-watt max on this is just because of the size of the bulb, possibly cresting the bottom of this metal part right here, that cuff. And but there's a whole bunch of even better kind of squat LEDs. So let's take a look at this guy for a second. So this is a Cob LED, and when I say Cob, this is a Cob also. See how it looks like little corn cobs on here, and has facets on the bottom as well. This is a 75-watt equivalent. This is probably a 60-watt equivalent. Notice the heights of them, and that's going to be kind of important on this fixture. So you want to stay more on the squat, wide side. Your only limit is, can I get the bulb into the glass, on this? And there's obviously not a problem with that. You can also choose your color temperature. That's the other reason why it does not ship with bulbs. Some people like the warmth of an incandescent bulb, like I do. That's going to be the light that's coming down on me right now. That's 3,000 Kelvin. Some people like that cooler, whiter daylight, and that's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin. So when you're online looking, or you're in your local hardware store, make sure you take notice of the color temperature. Just remember, lower numbers are going to be warmer, higher numbers are going to be cooler, and that's going to be that. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.